Hi there, I'm Ariel Glassman. I am a senior consultant with the Ostara Group. We are a fundraising consulting company in Seattle, Washington, and it's about 6 o'clock on the day of Give Big, which is Tuesday, May 3rd. Except we just found out for the first time ever that this is day one of a 2-day Give Big, and that the Seattle Foundation, who hosts Seattle's community-wide Day of Philanthropy, has actually extended the event for another 24 hours due to some technical difficulties that prevented many nonprofits from raising the funds they need and many donors from making the gifts they wanted to make. So we're in a unique situation that we've never seen before, where all of a sudden Give Big is 2 days long. So how do you handle that? What can you do to maximize it? What can you do to keep the momentum going? So my first tip is one that I would give in almost any kind of fundraising situation, which is go to your best donors, your most engaged volunteers, your closest circle of evangelists, and ask them for help. Make sure they know how important it is and how effective it is for your fundraising if they are on the ground with you tomorrow as they were hopefully with you today. So make sure your board, your volunteers, donors who usually give to Give Big, people who are table captains at your events, know why this is important, and if they get personal contact from you saying, hey, things didn't go as planned today for almost every nonprofit. We need your help still. Be really clear and authentic and transparent about what your challenges are and how they can help and how important that is. So that's the first one. The second one is more about donor communications. Probably most of your organizations created a campaign schedule, you drafted your emails, you have graphics, you scheduled your tweets, all of this stuff. But you did that to cover one day, and now we have a second day. So how do you keep going? How do you create more content when you probably did a really great job doing really specific work on your original Give Big content, and you spent a lot of time on it and you made it perfect, and now all of a sudden you have to double the amount of content that you had to make sure that you're sort of in the game with all the other nonprofits who are still competing for Give Big dollars tomorrow. So I just want to urge everybody watching this to kind of drop a lot of the formality, drop a lot of the shine, drop a lot of the machination behind donor communications, and just be really authentic, be really real. Let donors know what challenges you're facing. Make sure that your communication is warm and informal, and that it isn't, perfect grammar. Which, pro tip, that doesn't work in persuasive communications anyway. So yeah, just get it done quick, get it out in the world. It's actually more important who's sharing it and how you're getting to your audiences rather than specifically having it be really perfect and flawless writing or the best images you've ever had. Good enough in this context is good enough, and just go for it. Thirdly, I want to make it clear that at this point, everybody knows what Give Big is. And everybody who's been paying attention today knows what's happened, and they know what a golden ticket is, and they know what the stretch pool is. So you don't have to focus on those details in your second round of Give Big communication. Focus instead on something I always urge my clients to focus on for Give Big or for any kind of donor communications, which is the outcomes at stake if the organization raises money or if they don't raise this money. So what is going to happen? What are the outcomes going to be? What will the impact of that be? Who will be served? How will things be different? And make it emotional, make it punchy, be vulnerable if you have to. People take action when they think they can make a difference, and they take action when they can see where their actions fit into the bigger picture. So I really want to urge you to focus in this next round of communications that you have to come up on the fly. Figure out how you can show your donors quickly what's really at stake with their gift, and just focus on that. All the other stuff is fluff. So I hope that helped. And Ostara is around to help with all your Give Big and donor communications needs in the future. And good luck to everybody who's now dealing with day 2 of Give Big. Hopefully it will be a little lower stress than day 1 was. And happy